I did that smile for Ann Beck 58. She loves it. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I'm on a work break. It's the afternoon. I've been kind of on a roll. I don't know if the moons and hearts, moon, stars, and clovers were lined up and people were in the mood to say yes, but they have been saying yes to me. I just thought I'd drop by. You know, this, I've been kind of disgusted lately, as most people are. Most thinking people, most people that look outside of our state-run, corporate, CIA-backed media outlets here in the belly of the beast. They're, you know, in terms of this Gaza situation, it's, honest to Pete, I just don't get it. I mean, I understand people that are just finding out about it or about the real history of that region. I mean, after all, I only found out about the history of that region, the real true history, about 5 years ago, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. So I try to be kind with people. I try to show them sources to find out information. Like Miko Peled was a major stepping stone for me. That's what started me into this, and Max Blumenthal and Ilan Pape and the gentleman whose parents survived the death camps or the concentration camps. What is his name? I can see him in my mind. Hang on, let me bring him to mind. Norman Finkelstein or Finkelstein. And I think that I said Max Blumenthal, I'm not sure yet. Abby Martin. I mean, all kinds of people have actually made their way into the Gaza. Ken O'Keefe. I know Ken O'Keefe is controversial, and there's a few things that bother me about him, but he has done his research, and he's quite blunt about the situation. And whenever he gets to a mainstream outlet, he has no fear of saying where the bear had a bowel movement in the crop and letting people know that Israel runs our country. That's why I have to chuckle. You know, I really don't chuckle, but I mean, it'd be funny if it weren't so hideously tragic that people actually think that Vladimir Putin is pulling the strings here. That's just so crazy. It's Bibi Netanyahu. I mean, honest to Pete, can you see a pattern yet, ladies and gentlemen? You know, Bibi comes crying, or they supply... Bernie's having a heart attack because I'm out here without her. Bibi supplies old data, really, with props behind him about how Iran had some nuclear situation unfolding, which, by the way, I don't even care if they want to have a nuclear program. Why should we care? They might want to defend themselves against Israel, which has 400 to 500 nuclear weapons ready for action, by the way. So, whatever. Why are we marching around declaring who can do what, where, and when? That's always bothered me. Bothers Ron Paul as well. And other people, you know, clearly Bernie Sanders. It bothers people from the so-called progressive side to the libertarian side. And that's why I say we need to join together. Get rid of our differences, and I think we can all agree on this. Now, I don't remember where I was going. I got off topic a second ago. Or not off topic, but same topic, but I took a different route. I don't remember at all. I guess I'll just play this back and leave it in the comment section. Something about, hang on, I just dropped my Glooby. Let me try to bring it to mind. I can't bring it to mind, but I will say that, you know, I listen to Rivero still because even though I really, you know, don't agree with a lot of the stuff, he's super good with the Israel situation and the war zones in general. And he spent a good 30 minutes yesterday kind of setting the stage for us. He doesn't use video clips from anywhere else. He just, you know, talks, and he's able to set the stage or give us a good image of what was going on. And here, well, dear sweet Ivanka was all excited and going on about this move of the embassy and everything. Simultaneously, other countries in the world evidently were showing this on their news. Not the Western countries, but like a split screen that shows Ivanka all delighted and, you know, excited about this embassy move, and simultaneously showing what was unfolding in the Gaza region with these snipers, you know, IDF killing people and stuff. It really quite something. So I do have to tip my bandana to Rivera for that. And another thing is this Hamas deal. People always like scream about Hamas. What about Hamas? It's like their reaction that they have immediately. From the research I've done, with hasn't been a ton on Hamas, but Israelis have admitted that Hamas is an Israeli creation. And then they went, it's like controlled opposition, do you know what I'm saying? And then they went beyond that and decided to, turn against them or what have you. I read an article today, I believe it was The Intercept, that had something good about that, about Hamas. I just typed in Hamas Israeli creation or something like that. But you have to remember that no matter what the story is there, that whole group is a reaction to the occupation. And I'm not just talking about 1967 borders. I'm talking about the whole ridiculous thing when, when Zionism first came to light back in the late 1800s. They didn't have necessarily, Palestine wasn't the only choice for a Jewish homeland. One of the choices that was bantied about, whatever the word is was Alaska. There were several different areas that they wanted to do this. And then, basically when it unfolded, it was, like I've said before, putting a white European colony smack dab in the middle of an Arab-type region that had been, people had lived there for years. This whole thing about a country without a people for a people without a country, that's a myth. It's total mythology. I was taught that too because, mind you, I studied Judaism for a year in order to convert, and now I'm a heathen, but I did learn a lot in that time, and that's one of the things I was taught. You're taught Israeli exceptionalism. So anyhow, I guess I'm done. I better get back to work. Lounging with Lisa. I don't have my pearls on. The video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge, and remember that war is a racket. By General Smedley Butler. War is a racket. Buy them in bulk. Hand them out to your favorite graduates. Bye-bye now.